one who defies hath banished herself to the high tower, cleansing the remnants of the dark tide. Yet, she knew not that the dark tide would never recede. She shall prove the most loyal servant to divinity.
You are wrong! Humanity has its flaws, and you've exploited our weaknesses. But we shall not go down without a fight!
You are no longer whole! You are not the perfect creation I conceived! Be that as it may, how long shall thy resolve endure?
The righteous will always rise to defeat evil. I will defeat you, and await my own defeat. Whoever it is, the tide of resistance never ceases. False divinity, suffer my disobedience! I cannot fall now. No wall is impregnable. Humanity has its flaws, exploited by the Threnodian. But we shall not go down without a fight. The waves of resistance shall never cease. Mankind will not be oppressed by the Threnodian. Now, be free. Light, come hither! Make way.
God damn.
For your destroyer. Come to me. Mighty God Killer.
Alright, so welcome back. I took a break and then something came out, so I had to go. Well, maybe this will be split, maybe not, because we'll see. So there was a final cutscene of what happened before, which gave it even more meaning. Because she played the part of the villain at the end there. Because at first I thought I was like, maybe maybe Fleur-de-Lis is fully corrupted at that point, but no. She had to play the part to get us to kill her. Because she has the Threnodian, which is like I kept referencing other series because she took it upon herself to host it. And then when she dies, it would be gone forever. Which is a really smart move. Wait, was it Final Fantasy 15, right? Where Noctis, didn't he do the same thing? I think that's why I liked it so much. Because it reminded me of Final Fantasy 15 when, spoilers! Final Fantasy 15 when Noctis had to die to go into the other, he had to sacrifice himself to save the entire fucking world. And it was amazing. But that was only the second best scene. The first best scene was the campfire, the final campfire. God, that made me cry all the time. When everyone is awkwardly silent and they all knew what's gonna happen. So sad. That's honestly how I felt with this. And she died too, and I was like, what the fuck, she died? Because I didn't expect that, because I was like, clearly she's a resonator. Clearly they're gonna make her summonable. And I was like, well, maybe if she dies, you could still, you know, summon for her, like unlike another certain character and in another game who died. So yeah. Oh God, why? I'm not gonna. Oh. Also, I learned you can fly. Like, At first, when I first used this, I thought it was just glide, like you just glide down, that's all. But you can fly up, and that's fucking amazing. That's like a game changer. So I was doing this at the entire Ashen Ringed City place, and it's so cool. But yeah, I guess that's why I like that so much, because she was like, well, I forgot, she was talking to the Thornonian, she's like, well, get ready to get regret with your creation or something. It was like when she rebels against it. So, and then she turned around and played the villain for us, so she can get us to kill her. Man, I was really waiting for the whole second awakening thing, but it turns out they already did it. Because at first I was like, hey, split personality, dual resonator, right? No, that was wrong. She technically was the resonator of the Thornonian and the Sentinel, because the Sentinel was being corrupted except for that one small part that it left. And so by using a loophole or a bypass, she put her power into the sword, which allowed her to get technically a second resonator, which was through the Phasalia family, for every time when they touch it to find a worthy one. Sentinel was hoping eventually someone would be strong enough to fight the tide and hold it back and finish the job Carthea couldn't finish, because she didn't have the confidence to do it, and she lost her memory, so she really had no reason. Well, I guess she had a reason to regain her memory, but she couldn't progress any further on her own without Turvin. But then we came, and then we got Turvin. And then the second awakening was through Kentarella, where she then gave the power back to allow Carthea to help us, which was fucking amazing. That scene where she pushed herself to go to the bubble to try to save us, even though she tried and failed. But her sacrifice wasn't in vain when she pulled a Vegeta and gave us her energy. And then we fucking unleashed all three Spectral, Havoc, and Arrow on it. Bro, I really want to rewatch that. That was so amazing. And the music too? Bro, that was so good. I can't stop gushing about it. It really reminded me of the Jinshi moment. But I still say Jinshi's at the top. I don't know though. Wait, I think they're even. Because Jinshi pushed herself with so much confidence because she knew she could do it. Because we were backing her up. We gave her, she was like, are you with me during that lunch watches? And we were like, yeah, we got you. And then after everything, she proved how strong she was. While here, it didn't go the way she planned. She died at that moment when she faded. So it was like a head turn or a twist that you kind of didn't expect what's gonna happen, because you know it's a gacha game. It's waifu, the wife, the girls, the females. You're like, she's definitely gonna live this. Definitely gonna be a happy, well, it is a happy ending. But that character is definitely gonna live, and you're definitely gonna be able to summon for it. So that's kind of what you expected. But when she faded away, like in games, you're like, oh my god! But then the hype of Rover when he's mad.
Moonlight attest my steadfast
So her
will.
sacrifice, oh my god, that was so great. These two are so good. Way better than the Camellya one, which is garbage. Shorekeeper was okay. Like, there was hype moments in it, but I kind of... Shorekeeper felt more like a blank slate than anything to me. Like, there wasn't much on the canvas, so I was like, eh. Like, I cared. Well, I cared that Rover cared.
May the
And that,
moonlight attest my
but I'm not like in the
steadfast will.
relationship thing where I feel like she needs to live through more life more, you know? Anyways, that's enough of me gushing on about Wuthering Waves. Let's continue. Also, since Rover is a... Wynn looks like it's a hybrid
just one.
DPS healer.
Please keep what happened between us.
What? Why? No one else can know?
No. Please do as I ask.
Damn. That was the first moment where she's like more aggressive, I guess. She's
know
cute.
what
I will
want to
summon
do
for
now.
her, 100%. I like the other one too. The bigger version, it looks like, or her normal age. I don't know. What's that? Explore?
I want to surpass you.
What? Huh?
You're strong. Stronger than me.
Look, ma'am. Rover is in his own category. He's leagues away. He's the arbiter.
You could defy my wishes, ignore my pleas, defeat me, and in the end save me.
I mean, technically, we didn't save you. Your Sentinel did.
But if one day you find yourself in a similar predicament to mine, who's going to save you?
All the friends we made along the way. And when that moment comes, I can see everyone together. Kind of like Undertale's near the end, when everyone's there against that final fight. Fuck it, I will cry my ass off. Just like that's the story last episode. I was tearing up. I didn't shed a tear. I felt that motion where it swelled up in your chest. God damn, it's so good. Only felt this way twice in Genshin. The Chasm story, God, that made the Chasm legitimately made me cry because it was so sad. And every time Aether meets Lumine, because I just want them to be together, like be reunited. I hate when best friends and siblings split. It'll be like Kilowatt and Gon if they were separated.
Your bond with the Sentinel is now a bond with me.
Okay.
You were their arbiter, and they were your helper. But I want to go beyond that.
Okay.
I want to be more than someone who works on trifles, like harmonizing the frequencies between you and Abby.
Hey, I'm more than a trifle.
Yeah, we're best buddy.
Wait, I didn't realize you're the reason I stopped feeling icky.
Should the day come when you find yourself in a similar predicament to mine, I'd need to defy your wishes, ignore your pleas, defeat you, and be your savior.
You speak as if I were a villain.
If that were to ever happen, wouldn't I need great power to set you right?
You can do spank me?
Just like how you set me right. Would you deny me the chance to return the favor?
I'm not that easy to surpass. Bold words from someone I handily beat. When that day comes, I'll be counting bold words coming from someone I handily beat.
Oh, careful now. Your provocations work far too well on me.
Hey, rivalry.
Right now, you're less a blessed maiden and more a steely knight.
I still see her as a blessed maiden. I guess it's because of her size.
Well, my one creed is to be true to myself. In that sense,
She really gives me a Zelda vibe, or it's like a Zelda mixed with Joan of Arc vibe.
I am rather headstrong.
I mean, now why go?
A knight. Yes, perhaps I'll be a knight errant.
That sounds cool.
That does
I love
sound
knight
appealing.
errants. Because that's my title in my other games. I believe Mabinogi, a traveling knight that goes around. I always set my class or title to either explore an adventure or something that revolves around that, like exploring around, like a merchant.
But truthfully, so much.
Hey,
of this
explore?
world
That's why you're a
feels
knight errant.
Unfamiliar to me now. Will you be there to guide me?
One
should I
minute
need it?
you want to fight, the next you're asking for help.
I'll find my own way then. One last thing. You should speak with Cantarella. I can sense she made it out of the Sonorosphere safely.
And you?
I'll go later.
She nearby? Oh no, she is not. Also, with Rover being healer, we can change our setup now. Now I can have her as CPS, even though she's not that leveled. It's still better than nothing though.
Strike! Harmonize!
Is that a chest? God, this, I didn't know you can fly. I just thought it was glide. This is so amazing.
The hunt is on.
Cool.
Harmonize. Let's get this over with.
Oh, goddamn, you stupid ass tree.
Wind calls, waves follow. Hopefully this helps. I am the Tempest! Wind rises. The wicked will face judgment. Bad
Rover's combo, wind combo is kind of to me personally. I like the wind element, but a lot of it I can't tell what's happening. I'm not gonna lie. Like shit's happening and I'm like, what's like this? He does a wind slash and then he slams down, but then when you duel it, there's a part where it goes like where you're supposed to click E again, not his fort. It's like a sword symbol, the non-glowy one is what I'm talking about. Ah, this is so cool. Oh, let me grab this. What's this? I'm getting sidetracked. Let's just go back. Oh, she's all the way over there. Man, this is so cool. I wish I knew this sooner. Flying around will be so great. Oh, there's another one.
Leave it to me.
Are you like level 120? Do I have enough DPS?
Hopefully this helps. Wind howls.
All right. I don't think I have enough DPS. I think I would need a Havoc Rover. So I'll probably come back later.
Keep it together.
See ya. I'll grab this though. There's another one.
Wind, guide me. Leave it to me.
Why am I running there when I can teleport? I don't know. Just figuring out you can fly has really changed the game for me. Like, because I was complaining, I was like, I wish I have a mount so I can travel faster. Are you kneeling? Yes, my lord. I'll give everything to pass this trial. Who are you talking to? Are you one of the candidates? Oh, for the sword? My lord said there are 4 trials scattered around Protoveno Castle. Each one holds a medal. I need to complete them all. I got to get that elixir and become to save Jojo. Who's Jojo? Can't waste another moment. I must go. Flo disappeared into the distance just as she finishes her sentence. Wait, is this an event? Oh, it's a side quest.
So you haven't forgotten me.
God damn, man, wear a bra. Also, I seen some posts where they say she got nerfed in her crotch area because apparently before she had a camel toe, but it's actually the suit that made it look like a camel toe. And people were like, oh, it's just like the scar thing all over again where they remove his bulge or his zipper or something. I was like, I didn't even know this. I guess there are people out there who just stare underneath the entire time. I didn't forget about you.
I shouldn't put my guest on the spot. Moving on. How is Cartathea?
She needs time.
Understandable. Her transition back to mortal life is a drastic departure
Oh, she can eat
from
now,
her
right?
former existence. Now, I suppose I should thank you.
What's this?
Blood Pact's pledge. A symbol of the unbreakable pact between you and the Phasalia family.
Okay, how's that useful to me?
Each head of the family is entitled to one. And
Oh, that's
only
cool.
one.
So they can... Wow, that's pretty awesome. So they can choose a select special someone to get special privilege with the Phasalia family.
You vanquished the Threnodian and brought peace at last to the Phasalias. Consider this a token of gratitude.
What can I use it for, though? Is there a special shop,
Is
a
that
discount?
the only one?
You wish for more? Or is there something else you'd have me do?
I want you to make peace with the Montellis.
Oh. Do you intend to mediate between the two families?
Any deadly feud I should know about.
Tiresome feuds rarely last between two formidable houses. But alas, there is only so much light. Some branches greedily reach for more than they need, and the forgotten are doomed to wither in the dark. Disagreements lie not only between families, but also within them.
Sounds worse than a Calamity class tacit
How
discord.
fortunate I now find myself with time to fix things. If you're interested, I'd gladly teach you how to care for a family such as ours.
Before I forget, Imperator left a message.
Imperator.
Tell me. I'm ready.
From this day forth, you are free.
I'll remember that.
Will you tell the others?
Oh, because that's why the rumor she rarely ventures out, because she says she's been focusing all her time in trying to find a solution to this whole dark tide, Carthea, and the Imperador, dark Doranodian thing.
I've spent so long preparing for this day. A few more will hardly make a difference.
I'll take my leave.
God
then.
damn, that die squish. I love it. I love thigh highs.
More tea before you go.
I didn't drink last one. The Maiden, the Defier, and the Death Crier. Blood Pack. Blood Pack Pledge. What? It's a sword? Attack, energy regen. Providing healing increased resonance skill damage by 10% for 6 seconds. When Rover Arrow casts
This
resonance...
is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
When Rover Arrow casts resonance skill Unbound Flow, arrow damage dealt by nearby resonator on the field is amplified by 10. Wow, it's a support sword. Well, my Rover is hybrid DPS and healer. Well, I did get a crit
Hopefully
echo.
this helps.
I guess I could use that. But the stats are pretty terrible. Fleeing Night's Dream. So is there any other? Or was that it? Yeah, I'll do these someday. But that day is not today. Then the 2 event quests. Then all this exploration, all the side quests, and then dailies. Well, I already told you guys how I felt about the story. I loved it. It's amazing. it gave me the whole Savathun vibe for the Witch Queen. Like, you're wondering why, how. Is she a bad villain, antagonist? Because it was sus, and then even Cantarella was like, because that wasn't the her that she saw. She saw Fleur-de-Lis, who was in the fight. But it really pulled at my heartstring because I found moments I was like, oh my god, them tearing up, swelling in my chest. I was like, damn. And then when she died, I was like, holy shit, she died. So it was a really awesome story. Especially love the mysterious story beat to it. So in my opinion, it rivals Jinxi's story. It's way better than the prologue.
Guide me.
What the fuck? In the Shorekeeper, more than the Camellya story, the train one, which was whatever. That felt more like an event. That didn't need to be a main story. Just a chest. So I wonder, is all the Resonator gonna get some type of story like that? I hope there are others. I'm curious.
This helps.
Maybe we'll see Arthea in the well. She definitely will. Oh, oh wait, maybe. Do you think we'll see Fleur-de-Lis in the future? Because no, we should be able to see her because she was holding the whole persona thing. You are me and I am you kind of moment. Oh wait, this is where we've flown the thing, right? Yeah. But it sucks that the Imperator died. Cause I would have loved that as a summon like Jue. What? Oh. I gotta get used to this flying. Alright. Jump, glide. Yeah. Fuck. Jump, glide, jump. And then yeah. But in the end, I like one of my biggest questions was not answered. What the fuck is Imperator? Are you a horse, a kelpie, a pegasus, a whale? In the end, it was some hybrid unicorn, pegasus, horse, is it Darwell, Warwell, kelpie thing. I was so confused. That's probably the only questions I have unanswered. It's like, what are you? Because the Leviathan looks like kind of like a dragon mixed horse thing with darkness, tentacles, Hydra. But yeah, other than that, I'm excited to see what the next story is. If I had to guess, it probably won't be a main story. It'll probably be like an event story or something. I don't know, probably summer vacation or whatever. But I guess we'll see. But anyways, fuck, I messed up. I could have kept flying up. All right, I'm back. So I was gonna end it last episode, but then I forgot to talk about the characters.
Think you can catch up?
Honestly, I think the best part was probably Arthea in the story. I like seeing how cute she was. Like the opposite. Not from the rumor. Ignore the rumor. Wait, no. Never mind, that was Cantarella. Yeah. Anyways. I like I've been saying to you through the entire video, she reminds me of the... Is that Loop Mapper? She honestly reminds me of like a Joan of Arc martyr who, despite everything, tries to save the world, and a Zelda because of her looks. Like those two combined together. And then she had
have something good this time.
and is like she tries to put somewhat a strong front, but she's like everything's so unknown to her now, especially when she lost her memory.
You can't hide from me.
So that made it made it more interesting to see all her like facial expressions and stuff. And then the more as you go through, it's another chest.
Up and away.
Wait, not already done? Yeah, that was the event. So like as she regains her memory, you slowly see. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna make that.
Up and away.
I can fly. God, this is such a game changer. But you see her, the more of her reveal herself. Are you a boss? You look like you're super strong. No, you're level 87, you're fine. Okay.
Let's give him hell.
But yeah. But as usual, you know this game, there's like the goddamn fan service. Some fan service I enjoy, and then there are other times where I was like, is that really necessary? Like, I enjoyed the part where she's like, hey, she's singing this prayer for the dead, and it felt like it's a goodbye because she knows because once she regained enough of her memory, you saw that, hey, she's like, oh, this is why I did it. Once I have found the chosen, I will slowly regain my memory, and then I will get them to kill me and then Fleur-de-Lis. By the final salvation we can give ourselves, which is Fleur-de-Lis and Camellya to be together again.
Waves rise. Judgment strikes. Tempest of slashes.
Oh, nice.
The wicked will face
Guide my blade.
judgment.
All right, I gotta mark you.
Strike. No mercy.
Her damage.
Vanquish.
I gotta work on her damage. It's not that great.
Strike.
And then you also saw how mentally strong she is to resist the dark tide for that long. But it was also smart planning on her part by separating the two. So yeah, I really enjoy Camellya and the Fleur-de-Lis. Bro, stop.
Hopefully this helps. I am the
As for Camellya, honestly, I was expecting her to be more of a more mysterious, aggressive character. Like, she's from the Phasalia, and so far our encounter with the Phasalia wasn't that great, honestly, because we were with the Montalis, and I guess because we were with them, we saw the Phasalis at a certain part.
An unexpected discovery.
What's the word I'm trying to look for? From their perspective, when, hey, just because we're all part of this one family doesn't mean we're all good, or it doesn't mean every apple is a good apple. There might be some that will overreach, or some are too greedy, you know? And I can't like oversee everything. Was how I took it, is what she said. Because she was too busy with her thing. So her character really surprised me from how she is. Because, look, you can't lie that say she looks seductive as hell. Especially when her boobs are like that, and I'm like, really? They flop around constantly. It's like, imagine if they were triple D's or G's or H, and you're like, god damn. Rather than that, she felt more like a support. The main focus was Camellya. Oh, there's a thing down there. So she didn't really get that much spotlight. The one thing I didn't like was the part where she's like, oh, they're having a moment. Can you not interrupt them? I was like, was that really necessary? It doesn't seem necessary at all, you know? But it is what it is. What other characters showed up? Also, Carlotta showed up, and I love that. Just as usual, she's the type that woos you over. She's like, look, even if anything happens, I'll come in and rescue you. And that pulled on my heartstring. Oh, I didn't even mention the Carlotta story. Like, where's my place in that? Because there's Jinshi, and then a very close is Carthea. And Carlotta, the main story for that was kinda, it was honestly better than Shorekeeper, but not by much. But what broke it for me was Carlotta as the character carried that story, honestly. Her dialogue and the way she present herself made that story so much better than it should be. Because through the entire story, I was like, damn, I feel like usually it's the main characters wooing the females, but this time it feels like feels like her, the support character, which is wooing us. And I'm like, Jesus, it feels like more like gathering wives and husband for Carlotta's point of view, you know? So yes, that's why I like her, and I call her a waifu, because I like her character so much. But so yes, it will be Jinshi, Carthea, Carlotta, Shorekeeper, a gap. The prologue story. Gap. Camellya story.
Testament to my
Main story for the train event thing.
And it's very much my
because I rolled my icons. I'm like, really?
Witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
Do we really need 5 of us to be here to fight this giant fucking cat when the 4 of you guys barely did anything except for just destroy rocks? Camellya could have just destroyed it herself, because you saw when she did the whole vine thing, she destroyed the rocks, and then we just climbed that, and then woo, Excalibur. So yeah. But yeah, that's my opinion so far, and that's why I love the story. Strong character, pushing forward no matter what to save her kingdom, her people. Another strong character pushing herself and willing to make the sacrifice in any other way to save the world. She is a knight, and she will safekeep and guard the realm she knows. But she failed to do it, and in doing so, she's like, if I can't do it, you will do it. And then just Carlotta, just that for that story, and then everyone else, you know, for their story. This is only main story, doesn't count these side quests. But yeah, anyways, now I'm done. Anyways, thanks for watching. Love you guys. Stay safe, and I'll see you in whenever the next story comes out. Well, to be fair, by the time you're seeing this, maybe we're on, I don't know, 4 or 5 or something, because I record ahead. Now, see ya.